coming to you on August the 24th. Proverbs chapter 24, we were wrapping up the 30 sayings of the wise, and then we have additional sayings of the wise. But today's focus is a favorite, a little section, a little passage, a little pericope of mine in Proverbs chapter 24, verses 30 through 34. The writer says that he went past, and I summarize, I paraphrase, I should say. I went past the field of the sluggard. I went past the vineyard of the lazy man. I noticed that there were thorns, there were weeds, things were overgrown. The stone wall was broken down. And in verse 32 is the key of the passage. The writer says, I applied my heart to what I observed, and I learned a lesson from what I saw. And here's the conclusion, beginning in verse 33. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a bandit, and scarcity will come upon you like an armed man. Just a couple of observations today. It's a great passage. The key, the heart of it, is verse 32. In fact, I teach this in the sevenfold Bible study plan, the importance of investigation. Sometimes it's called observation. If you can't see it, you can't learn it. And so to be able to approach the Word of God, the Bible, with your journal, with your pen, with the open scriptures, and take notes of observations, all the questions, who, what, where, when, why, how, keywords, key phrases, relationships, context, all of those kinds of things. You just note those observations, and then you go back and define the words, explain the phrases, answer the questions, and then it moves you from that point of investigation to explanation, being able to put it in your own words, fully understand it. So the key verse is verse 32. I applied my heart to what I observed, and I learned a lesson from what I saw. The other principle here is little things matter. Little things matter. I remember when I served on the staff of First Baptist Church in Dallas, the late Dr. W.A. Criswell made the comment. He was talking about his weight, and he said, I've only gained 1 pound a year since I came to Dallas from Muskogee, Oklahoma. He paused, and then he said, the problem is I've been here 40 years. Life works that way, little by little, inch by inch. Little things matter. What is it that I need to do today, that I need to do right now? A sense of urgency, things are important, take care of things. That little phrase, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Obviously, we need to rest, we need to recuperate, we need Sabbath. Along with that, 6 days shalt thou labor. We need industry, we need hard work, and we need to apply our hands and our heart to the things that God has set before us. Anyway, let me encourage you to go back and read that little section, Proverbs 24, verses 30 through 34, and focus on verse 32. I applied my heart to what I observed and learned a lesson from what I saw. Remember this, if you don't see it, you can't learn it. Hope you've had a wonderful day. God bless you. Have a good evening.